Hello, this is Rainbow Rising Freedom. Welcome to my YouTube channel. These are channeled messages for Aquarius for the portal of 2023. This is 20th July when I'm recording this, and you have the Death card, Hunter of Death. So this is a major transformation. And before, when I was recording, I canceled it, but basically you had the Shaman of Tradition. So you are transforming the way you were looking at things, Aquarius, or you want to come out of the shadow. That's why my need to wear these shades, like you were hiding something, aspects of yourself you were not revealing, and now you're done with that. You're done with pretending to be someone you're not. And as much as you very much respect tradition and you want to own it, but you want to expand beyond it, if that makes sense. So you want to modernize tradition while respecting and honoring it at the same time. I feel like you are this modern aspect within the tradition. So you might really stand out when it comes to your family. You might be very, very different than everybody else. Yeah. So with the Death card, Hunter of Death, you are changing, you are revealing a secret, Aquarius. Also, I only had one coin in my pocket, and now I have more. I feel like you used to live in poverty, for some of you. And now this cycle is over with number 9. And you've healed that within yourself, that ancestral programming, and you are stepping into the role of the king, which comes with financial abundance as well, but it started with your spiritual transformation, of course. So Aquarius, I also feel like you will be manifesting beyond anything that you've ever imagined, and there's something about paternal power. I don't really know, but there's something in regards to your maybe attitude to being a father or something like that, and that you are changing, and you might want to anchor that vision into your life. So that vibe of a joker, of a player, I feel is being changed with number 5, but is being changed drastically but slowly, if that makes sense. Okay. Anything else for Aquarius? There's something about prohibition or something being prohibited to you, something that you could not do. Oh, there's something that you thought you could not do, and that's changing. Okay, yes. Dancer of Promise and Hunter of Abundance, Aquarius. I feel like these are your ancestors who were kind of dancing on the stage of some limitation, some limiting beliefs for many centuries, and now who's breaking it? You. Breaking out of it, okay? You're not destroying anything, really. You're just building beyond it. Yes, you no longer want to experience loss. You're done with that. Checkmate, I hear. Yes, Aquarius is winning. Checkmate. You are a master of strategizing. You have mastered your moves, and how you do it with the Hunter of Mystery is just a mystery to everyone. No one can figure out your move. You have a strategy, but you don't reveal it. You don't talk about it. You are very much in your head most of the time and quiet. You know to keep best ideas to yourself. You have that wisdom. Even when you're very excited about something, it will be very challenging. Or you would be challenged, yes. So your progressive thinking would be, even if you revealed your ideas, say, and you decided to share, you don't want to be mysterious anymore, say, your ideas would be challenged, they would be criticized. So you want to, again, materialize them first, make them happen first, okay? And you want to discuss your strategy, your plan later. I think you used to be in a lot of conflict with the Hunter of Conflict when it comes to you talking about your vision, your ideas, and how you want to live your life, and where you want to go with the Shaman of Star, where you're guided to go, the path you're guided on. And you really wanted open-heartedly to share this, and it didn't meet the best reaction. People were fighting you for your vision, okay? Your way of living life, your way of understanding the foundation, the meaning. I hear the foundation in a sense of meaning. What's the meaning? It was misunderstood oftentimes. I feel like you have access to multiple, to your parallels, okay? And you're very like grown and developed when it comes to jumping timelines, and also just accessing. You don't have to like physically jump anywhere, but like in your, like spiritually, not even in your dreams, like even on command. Wow, you can access what's forbidden to others. You can access what's forbidden to others, Aquarius. You have the key to something that others can't unlock. And wow, this is an immense power in your hands right there. And with this spine, with your spinal cord of integrity, you can do a lot of good in this world. But in the wrong hands, in the hands of people who are sneaky and greedy, that would create a lot of damage. So you really need to protect that knowledge, the way you access that's something. And I think you can just like go to other parallels and take wisdom from there, or govern. There's something about government and political strategies that you want to kind of spy on and overhear while you jump to these parallels. And you want to, you jump in the past to fix the future, Aquarius. That's what I feel. And I've been feeling, that was like a general collective reading, that Divine Feminine was called to, that won't apply for everyone, of course, but was called to go back with the Dancer of Reconciliation somewhere to her tribe to help her people, and potentially Ancestor of Protection to protect something from collapsing. There was a timeline that was about to collapse, and you had to jump to the past, even though personally there was no gain for you in it, but collectively you were doing it for everyone, and you were jumping into the past to prevent something from collapsing in the future. You were preventing the war, the war from happening. You were preventing the progress, the escalation of violence, something like that. So you were jumping into the past. And yeah, we have your card here, the Star, Aquarius. I feel like you are very much guided by the light beings, okay? So you are, it's like the whole army walks with you, but it's a spiritual army. On the outside, you might seem like a loner, but you are with this whole army of yours. Yeah, you've got wisdom and you've got guidance. Look at this. You've got guidance of your ancestors. And you also, I feel like sometimes you need to ask for this ancestral programming to be cleared, because you don't want to experience the limitation of that ancestral programming in your connections, in your personal life. There's something that you want to go beyond. Like initially we said, you're like going beyond tradition. You're revolutionizing tradition by being you. You are this modern ingredient, Aquarius, and you appreciate and love and are very much respecting the gift, the gifts, multiple gifts, Aquarius, that your ancestors gave you, but you also want to drop it at times. You don't want to be guided by your ancestors 24/7. You want to be able to choose to be guided by your ancestors when it's needed, and you want to be free from that when you want to be yourself and you want to live in the future. Yeah, Hunter of Paths. You want to choose your path, definitely. I feel like there's this like a challenge that, yes, you want the advice, guidance, and the mission that ancestors gave you. Here with the Nine of Pentacles, you see that bird is whispering into her ear. So you are getting guidance from your ancestors, and you appreciate, respect it. That's gold, okay? That's true abundance. But you want to sneak away from that sometimes. Seven of Swords in that case is just you wanting a break from that, wanting a break from your mission sometimes, wanting a break from not putting yourself first. It keeps you captive sometimes. So yeah, you need to balance these two. You need to communicate really. Yeah, it just gives you a headache sometimes. I feel like you need to communicate with your ancestors and just clarify to them that you respect and appreciate them, and you want to continue, if you want to, with the mission that they gave you. But you also need to be allowed to live freely in an upgraded world whenever you choose to, okay? So you can switch it on and off. Honestly, you can just dial it. Yeah. I feel like you're like beyond the social rules, so you're breaking the covenants, whatever, like you're breaking, yeah. You're like really thinking, hey, there's stuff that I don't agree with, okay? Okay, here I subscribe to this and to this not so much. So I have the right to design my life, okay? So this is your own personal like judgment here on different kind of truths, right? And you're thinking, hey, okay, so this is all subjective, so I actually have the right to design my own happiness with the Sun card, and I have the right to be happy most of all. So you're like kind of stepping down from your mission at times, and you allow yourself that frolic. I hear frolic, you know, just happily jump or roam with your friends and just be you, be innocent, be anonymous. And then on the other hand, you have to sometimes like go to work, in a way, to spiritual work. Yeah, High Priestess, you have a spiritual mission here. It's written, you have a contract, spiritual contract, yes. And this has something to do with like mastering the energy habits, I hear. Mastering energetic habits, mastering our thoughts, like really stepping into our power here collectively. You have this mission to teach people to step into their power, help them realize that having a messiah is a great idea, but it's even better to be a messiah to yourself. So you really like, hey, praying to anyone really ties you down, okay? And that was a great idea for a few centuries, but how about we just like pray to ourselves now and individually connect with the spirit, okay? And realize that we can manifest anything we want. I mean, as long as we accept and respect the spiritual laws of like not wanting to take away from anyone and not wanting to hurt anyone, okay? So this is very clear here with the Queen of Swords. I feel you get that clarity and you give people clarity what kind of illusion and brainwash they were living. or aspects of it were that. You lead them to happiness. You lead someone. Yes, I was getting that before I started the reading. Like, you don't really want... Nine of Swords. You don't really want to lead, Aquarius. You just want to go home, but you're like pushed by your ancestors into that position that you really are anxious about. You don't feel like a frontliner. You don't feel like a leader, really, not in the sense that, yeah, you don't feel comfortable being in the limelight. I see the world, the card the world, as being in the limelight, being in the spotlight, being observed, admired, looked up to by everyone. I don't think you see yourself like that. I think you understand your flaws, just like everybody has flaws, you know, and that's actually the beauty of being human. But you don't see that anyone should actually follow you, even though you know you have some precious guidance to share. So you might look at this like that. You don't have to lead, but you can just share your precious guidance, and maybe this will take off the burden off of your shoulders, of your mind, and just change the way you look at being a leader. Yes, you're afraid a little bit. Yeah, you're just like, do I really have to do this? But on the other hand, you know that dreams are possible, and you really want to help people, like, make them happen. So you're like, you're the light being. You might be connected to like some alien helpers, alien guidance. Yes, it's definitely, I feel like it's an honor to be of service. So there's guidance that you also get from beings not from this planet who are helping, and you feel like you have this obligation to keep going. But you sometimes, you know, you're human, aspects of you are human and you just wanna chill, or you just wanna let go of all this. Sometimes you have these moments, so that's understandable. If you realize that everybody has these moments, even like the president or whatever, so you don't have to just like wow, so you don't have to be deceived by your own thoughts. I hear that. Don't be deceived by your own thoughts. Wow, interesting cards just fell out. Check this out. We have Dancer of Inspiration, we have Dancer of Lies, and Shaman of Loss. Okay, what is this telling us? Dancer of Inspiration, Dancer of Lies, Shaman of Loss. Okay, well, so maybe there was a connection here, potential for some sort of cooperation, and you're really inspired by that. You were hopeful, and then you very quickly saw through this, reluctantly, but you saw through this. There's a truth here. It was all a deception, and you had to drop it. You might feel the loss, you might feel backstabbed. You have to move on and just keep focusing on your dreams. It's good for you to sweat. I hear, like, physically, just like release, purge. You might have some frustration and conflict to work through with your family members, I feel. I'm feeling like don't buy into it fully, like see yourself witnessing that, but not really fully being in the story. That will help you not to like 100% tap into these emotions and just like glide through it. You don't have to 100% get involved emotionally into that story, okay? Yeah, you know how to exit things that are not working for you. You know how to be guided by joy. You know how precious it is. Joy is not just for children. You want to experience joy. You know joy is actually the key to get out of the low vibrational frequency. So now you have that wisdom gained through experience, okay, and through like falling maybe many times and having to climb up the vibrational ladder. But you already went through that so many times with the spirit of initiation, okay? This is not your first time, and you are like just becoming a master at crawling out of that vibration, okay? So you just use joy as the key to manifest, to feel empowered again, to fly higher, okay? You don't have to be that heavy bear. You can fly very quickly out of lower vibrational frequency. You know how to do it. You might be guided by the wisdom of the owl. My throat chakra is telling us that you might be wanting to unblock your truth. It's something you're not telling someone that you feel frustrated about. It's just clogging your throat. It would be good for you to write it down a few times first, just for yourself. And maybe if it's very triggering, you can just give the paper to the other person or send it to them and talk to them like after they've read it or something like that. So this way you can like minimize the conflict or minimize the escalation. Yeah, this is some sort of toxicity that is coming to the light, and it won't be ignored anymore, and it really can't be just like swept under the carpet. You have to talk about it face to face. I feel it was creating a lot of like misunderstandings with 7 of Cups, and now you have the potential to free yourself from this with 3 of Wands. And yeah, that's transforming you. That just that decision that you're like, hey, I don't want to just look at this anymore and watch this problem grow bigger and bigger when we don't discuss it. I actually need to look you in the eye here, okay? I look you in the eye with, you have that strength here of a lion, Aquarius. You have aspects of this powerful Leo, and you want to look that fear in the eye. It's very important for you, okay? Because you just wanna rule your kingdom of happiness from now on. So you're like clearing the path, and you're purifying yourself, and you only want to wear the robe of truth from now on. You don't want to hide anything, okay? You just want to be pure, transparent with that white robe in here. Yeah, and the symbol of happiness, the sunflower. Huh? Someone might be 6 years old, maybe your child or someone you want to see, someone who's around you who's really sweet, and you find this person inspiring and they bring you back to life. Yeah, you're their companion or you are theirs. You might be their teacher or an auntie or someone, and you find this person as a gift to the world and as a pure spirit. That this person is 6 years old. They embody happiness. There's a blueprint of happiness that you discover for yourself, and I feel that, yeah, you discover it. Wow, you discover it. Wow, what cards, Aquarius. You discover, look, we have the sun at the bottom of the deck. This is the happiness. You discovered the recipe, how to create it. How do I make it, Spirit? There you go. There you go. That's the recipe here. Fill your own cup, right? Share with others whenever you're ready, whenever you're full, and just enjoy your success. Follow your passion. Don't keep yourself small, okay? And then share how, make yourself happy first, and then share it with other people here, okay? Fill your cup first, Spirit says, and then definitely your happiness will be more, your abundance will be more than you need, and you'll be able to share with the ones who really, really need it, who struggle, who don't know how to get out of this scarcity mindset. You might create workplaces for other people, or you might help people get work or something like that, or walk away from toxic relationships. Like really, you might heal familial patterns and help families get together again. So you'll help people to get out of their toxic behavior, release their toxic habits, lying, stealing, cheating. You will free people from all the bondage of toxicity, Aquarius, and you make them free. You make them you make their spirits sing again. And this is what you do by daring to step into your power, daring to show yourself to the world, taking off these glasses, not being a ghost anymore, and just instead of keeping yourself small and grieving, you're actually realizing that your mission is so much bigger than you and your life, and being there for others. Yes, you're called by heavens to help others, to be there for others. They need you. Look, they're reaching out their hands in desperation, and they really want your guidance here, Aqua. And you might initially feel very overwhelmed by that, but over time you will teach people how to be more and more empowered, and they will need you less and less. This will change, okay? So just the beginning will be really heavy. But step by step, you will teach people their own power with the wheel of fortune. You will change the course of people's lives with the wheel. So this is really beautiful. This will not resonate with everyone, but I hope at least it's an inspiration for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, we have the Tower here. And wow, the Tower and Five of Pentacles. There's a shift. I hear like multi-dimensional shift of opulence. It's like galactic beings. They are helping also to break the chains of not enoughness. Okay, it's like enough with this suffering, enough with this matrix of never having anything. Okay, yes, we need to dance with life. We are here to be free, and in that free state we can just help the earth grow and sustain itself much better than when we're like this, because then we're desperate, then we harm one another, then we harm the earth, right? And we need to, as humanity, like get back on that horse of fire and really, yeah, just embrace that wand of forgiveness as humanity throughout history. Like we have so many reasons to battle one another, and that has to end. That's also advice. Yes, look, the Death card and Two of Cups, like transformation, union among nations, forgiveness, and helping each other, working together for the better future. Wow, in so many levels with Seven of Cups and Three of Wands. Different parts of the world, different nations, different groups, different people just transform their cooperation. Instead of fighting one another and being in conflict, they go into union. It's not just couples that go into union, it's nations, it's the whole world, the whole earth, everybody, the whole civilization goes into union. And the ones that there's some balance happening, we're going towards balance. The ones that have too much, they will pour into the cups of those who don't have enough. Okay, so there's really good stuff happening here on the planet, actually, with that very positive tower, the union tower. Okay, yeah, spirit of destruction, exactly, destroying the old outdated behaviors that were just about going against one another. No, we need the union of nations, okay? And we really need to help our youth to become much better than we were. Granted. I hear granted by the Spirit. So, wow. Spirit applauds you, applauds the collective, and we really have a great chance to actually make it happen. Wow. Yes, exile. We're exiting the old earth and we're entering the new earth. Heaven on earth, teamwork, cooperation, health, harmony, joy, beauty, relaxation, dreams. And in this moment, what we're encouraged to do is to transmute all our sorrows that we still are feeling into courage of that vision, of this beautiful spiritual union of nations. That's all I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you very much. Oh, and I brought that jar of strawberries for this reading. I don't know why, but it's kind of optimistic. So if you like strawberries and you like plenty, that's what you'll probably have. Okay, thank you so much and have a wonderful existence. Bye bye.